Grant Hill and Doris Burke. This is Brian Anderson. Joining us from the sidelines, Allie LaForce.
Here we go.
So the Pistons will get the first possession. Now Cunningham. Corralling rebounds. These teams are excellent at it. How does that help a team's energy, Doris?
Well, I think you work so hard to contest shots. You have to finish the possession by making sure you corral the defensive rebound. Such an important part of the game.
Ingram with the ball. Now Thompson defending. Barnes. The rebound by Detroit.
Listen, that's a good shot for him. He just couldn't connect.
And here's Harris outside. Rebounded by Ingram. And Ingram has got the ball here for the Raptors. Here's Barnes. And it's Harris with the rebound. Cunningham outside. Out to Harris. Back to Cunningham. On the wing, Thompson. Detroit moving the ball around. Harris's shot is good.
In so many ways, Harris can beat you. He has the size and skill to score from all three levels.
Now here's Quickly. Pass to Pirtle. It's Barnes on the wing. Back to Pirtle. That one's good. And it's Barnes with the assist.
Well, this is the expectation for Jakob Pirtle. His scoring in the post has to be there for him.
There's Cunningham with a three. This shot won't fall. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, J.B. Bickerstaff had a few moments to share with me. One player he is worried about in particular is Scotty Barnes because of the way he affects every phase of the game. You need points. There he is. You need a stop or a big rebound. He's got you. Anything asked of him, he can do it at a high level. Back over to you.
Great work, Allie. Thanks. Outside Barrett. It's tipped.
Yeah, anytime you put the ball up near Duren, there's a chance it ends up back in your face.
Just 5 to shoot. Here's Barrett. The rebound by Detroit. Ivy outside. Stolen by Quickly. Pass to Barnes. From about 19. And Cunningham pulls it down. Detroit leading by 4. When you think about the skill of Cade Cunningham, Grant, and his height, what a combination.
You know, B.A., whether it's scoring inside or seeing over the defense or just beasting on smaller guards, his 6'6" frame is certainly an advantage.
Now here's Cunningham. And he's going for the lob! And the dunk by Duren.
He is ferocious on alley-oops. With his good hands and wingspan, Duren makes for an easy target on the lob.
Barnes, it's good.
Once he breaks out the crossover, you just know something special is about to happen.
Harris outside. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. Well, Grant, Tobias Harris has been around the league. What's his best asset?
You know, I think it's his reliability and versatility. Harris is always on the floor, having led the NBA in games played multiple times. And he just gets the job done.
Well, this is what we've come to expect from him, right? Excellence at the foul line.
Good on the bucket.
That's about activity, determination, quickly finishing strong.
Pass to Duren. Puts up a three. Pirtle grabs a miss. Raptors trail by 4. Here's Quickly. Outside Barnes. 6 on the shot clock. And the layup falls. Barnes has gotten his second bucket of the game.
Well, you can combine the handle with Scotty Barnes' length, and this guy is a very tough cover.
During the screen. The three, here's Harris. Rebound, Toronto. Quickly with the ball. And they're dialed in offensively.
Sure are. Staying in attack mode and at the same time playing under control.
Yes, it's good.
You get the sense Scotty Barnes is very comfortable in the painted area. That's easy work.
Thompson attacking. Ooh, nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup.
Maintained his concentration beautifully as he double clutched and laid it in against some tight D.
Pass to Barnes. Elbow shot. And here's Ingram. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. From the arc. Offensive rebound. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
Well, that's Scotty Barnes doing one of the things he does best, getting after the offensive glass.
During the screen. And here's Cunningham outside. Out to Harris. Cunningham, right side. Over Pirtle. Oh, rejected by Pirtle.
Very hard to get a shot off over Jakob Pirtle when he's that tight on you. Too much size, too much length.
And so now a timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. He's going to talk it over with his guys. Both teams will make substitutions. And Detroit has possession. And again, no good by Detroit.
He hasn't been able to find his touch this quarter.
Well, not at the offensive end, certainly. He cannot buy a bucket right now.
Here's Barrett. And unable to get the go-ahead bucket there. Now Cunningham. Outside Robinson. From outside the arc. The three is rebounded by Barrett. And so here is Toronto. Banked it in off the glass. And the Raptors lead by 2.
Boy, the handles of R.J. Barrett on full display. What a pretty drive.
Robinson can't hit. Here's Toronto with the ball. They're on a 12-4 run. Ingram with the ball. Now guarded by Harris. Pass to Dick. Here's the three. First shot won't go. Cunningham on the wing. Fourth three. Rebound Toronto.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net. That is a really pretty finish. Just gently dropped in the finger roll.
And so the timeout by J.B. Bickerstaff here. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. Pistons trail by 4. You know, Grant, with Fred VanVleet, Pascal Siakam, and OG Anunoby all winning on new teams, you wonder, did the Raptors have to blow it up?
You know, B.A., it's a fair question, but Toronto's front office saw a ceiling. So the question is, can they do better with this rebuild? And it remains to be seen.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Harris.
He had the right idea, just couldn't come up with the swipe.
Yeah, the anticipation was there. The hustle was there. Very close to picking that one.
Now here's Ingram. Still without a bucket. And he gets it to go. And the Raptors lead by 4.
Boy, that one was not easy. Every once in a while, you just make a tough shot.
Pass to Stewart. It's rebounded by Barrett. Here's Toronto with the ball. They're on a 16-6 run. Here's Mobo. Now here's Barrett. Gets it to go. Makes him 2 for 5.
This is a relentless scorer who is unafraid to work on the inside. In the paint, RJ making his presence felt.
And the call will be against Cade Cunningham. That's his first foul of the game.
And great job to establish position and square up.
And so it's Ingram with it. He brings it up for the Raptors. 6-point game. Oh, stolen by Harris. Kicks it out to Cunningham. Fires for 3. The shot no good.
The green light they gave him early should probably turn red. He needs to get others involved.
The 3, Barrett hits the trifecta. And it's a 9-point Raptor lead.
Well, Barrett has got to become more consistent, but if he adds consistent three-point shooting, turn the lights out.
Here's Cunningham. Basket counts. Cunningham's got 6 points.
Love to see that kind of activity. He just makes things happen.
Outside Dick. Back to Ingram. Shot clock at 6. And there's Toronto with another bucket.
Yeah, just going to work on the defense. Ingram using an agile move to beat him.
To the right side. Stewart, right side. And that won't fall for him. He's 0 for 2. Raptors lead by 9. And it's Barrett off the drive. After being drafted by the Knicks with the 3rd pick in 2019, we're seeing some nice improvement from R.J. Barrett, Doris.
We are, PA, and when he moved from New York to Toronto, there's 2 areas that really pop for me in terms of improvement. Playmaking. His assist numbers took a massive leap, and the other area, maybe the most needed, was his efficiency. He's a better shooter now from both 2- and 3-point range.
And since arriving in Toronto, his hometown, R.J. Barrett has seen his game take a step forward for him.
Yeah, B.A. And in particular, his playmaking has gone to another level. If he can ever get his shot right, then he really will be off and running.
Now here's Quickly. Here's Barnes. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. He's got 12.
And early on, they've been on a tear, just getting whatever they want offensively.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip, and guys are making their shots. That's critical.
Here's Thompson. Can't connect from short range. And so it's the Toronto Raptors. They lead by 11 as the quarter comes to a close. They're communicating well and stringing together stops. And don't go far. We'll be right back. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Raptors.
Man, I'll say this. I mean, the mid-range jumper has been a huge weapon for them offensively. Just tremendous so far.
Pass to Pirtle. Outside Dick. After missing his first attempt, now 1 for 2.
You're not going to get stops against him unless you give an effort.
Pistons trail by 13. Sasser outside. From deep three-point land. It's hauled in by the Raptors.
I'm not sure he expected to be that wide open and yet somehow comes away empty.
Outside Dick. Toronto passing it around. Pirtle. Second shot opportunity. And he takes it up and lays it in. And the Raptors lead by 15.
Well, the hard work on the offensive glass pays off for Jakob Poeltl. Like to see that mindset from the big man. Goes back up strong as soon as he gets his hands on the basketball. Oh!
Poeltl with the block. And just about a minute and a half has passed here in the second quarter. An intentional foul right there.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
And Detroit making a change here. And so the timeout by J.B. Bickerstaff here. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust.
That will be a Pistons timeout. Outstanding game. That was your pick. Great dance through.
Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. 6 to shoot. Blocked! Sasser outside. Pass to Robinson. Back to Sasser. Harris outside. Three-pointer, no good. And so it's Barnes with it. He brings it up for Toronto. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. Doris, you really got to love Scotty Barnes' infectious positive attitude.
B.A., those players that bring joy every single night to their craft, it absolutely permeates the rest of the roster. Not only is Scotty incredibly talented on both ends of the floor, but he's all about team, and he's trying to win, and those attributes absolutely affect the guys around him. For a guy who's known for his perimeter shooting, that is a great look.
Outside Dick. Shoots over Robinson. Dick gets the bucket. Dick's got 4 points in the quarter.
Yeah, just late help on the defensive side. I mean, just another breakdown for them.
And I'll tell you, you look up at the scoreboard, that's correct. They have a big lead for a reason.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Thanks a lot. Raptors coach Darko Rajakovic explained what he's looking for on the offensive end. He said, quote, it's unselfishness, ball and body movement, playing together and making each other better. Also, you have to be able to adjust. Basketball is not set in stone. If it was, it would be a recipe. Guys, back to you.
Yeah, got to roll with the punches. Thank you, Allie.
A wasted trip down the floor. That's not a good shot at all.
Well, missed opportunities, and they can certainly add up. You cannot afford to take that kind of shot.
Ivy with the defensive effort. Pistons trail by 15. Here's Sasser. Again, the miss by the Pistons. Puts up a deep three. It's hauled in by Robinson. And here's Detroit. Sasser left side. Can't hit the turnaround jumper. Toronto leading by 15. Dick with it. And Sasser picks him up defensively. Pass to Barrett. Here's Barnes. He hits again. 7 for 13 and looking confident.
This guy is such a phenomenal scorer. Scotty Barnes feeling very good right now.
Sasser outside. Outside Robinson. Pass to Ivy. To stop the drought. And the three-pointer goes. Ivy's got 5 points.
And something Ivy continues to improve. He's becoming a real threat from downtown.
Outside Dick. Tries it from 19. On the wing, Grady Dick. Here's Abaji. Robinson defending. Second chance effort. And it's laid up and in by Barrett. And it's 9 points for R.J. Barrett.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Oh, rejected by Pirtle. Here's Abaji. Knocks down the triple. Agbaji's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. To the paint. Intercepted. Barnes with it. Now guarded by Harris. Back to Barnes. Detroit with a rebound. Here's Ivy. He's got 5. Harris right side. Outside Robinson. Sasser outside. And here's Ivy from the arc. Another miss. He's 2 for 4. And Barrett has got the ball here for Toronto. 19-point lead, which is the largest margin of the game. Outside Dick. From behind the arc. No good on the shot. Sasser with the ball. No points so far. From the wing. Pirtle grabs a miss. Here's Toronto with the ball. They're on a 14-6 run. Well, you need a real big-time star to win in this league. And Grant, the Pistons have that in Cade Cunningham.
Oh, my, B.A. It took until year 4 for him to really break through. Already a player who can impact the game in so many ways, but when his numbers go up across the board, that's doing something special.
Now here's Dick. Pass to Abaji. Left side Barnes. And it's Harris with the rebound. Pistons trail by 19. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Again, the miss by the Pistons. Timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. And a lot of spot-up shooters now, adding a one-dribble pull-up three to the repertoire.
Yeah, when you have defenders selling out to contest that catch and shoot, you got to reload, relocate, and let it fly. It's a valuable counter for those long-distance specialists.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. Pistons on D, trailing by 19. Here's Barrett, and it's Harris with the rebound. And here's Cunningham. He's got 6. Just his 4th make in 10 tries.
And I love the energy from Cunningham inside, pushing to get the bucket.
Now Ingram. Outside Barrett. Back to Ingram. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Fires top of the key. And it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over. On the wing, Thompson. And it's Toronto with a rebound. Now here's Dick. Launches it from deep. Duren with the rebound. Cunningham outside. Harris outside. The 3-ball. Barnes with the rebound.
He came out today planning to do as much damage from three-point range as possible. Well, it looks like it's time to change up the plan, guys.
It's Barnes on the wing. Clock at 6. And again, no good by Toronto. And Harris has got the ball here for the Pistons. 17-point game. There's Cunningham with a 3. It falls. 5 for 11 in the game.
A pretty big component of Cunningham's game. He knows how to produce from the arc.
Quickly from outside. And the Pistons with possession here. Here's Cunningham. Pass to Duren. And here's LeVert for 3. Can't get it to go. Making him 0 for 2. Raptors lead by 14. Dick with it. Now Thompson defending. Got a piece of it. They get it back. Outside Ingram. The 3 from quickly. The Pistons clear it. LeVert outside. Over Ingram. The shot by LeVert, no good.
That's not a bad shot, but this isn't really his shot.
Pass to quickly. To snap the cold streak. It doesn't go for him. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. And he lobs it up top. And the dunk by Duren.
The pass, the catch, the slam. What a clean play.
Man, absolutely jaw-dropping. Here's Ingram. Thompson pulls it in. Harris outside. And so it's the Toronto Raptors going into the break up 12. The hustle they've shown on defense has been tremendous. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere.
41.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. Toronto leading by 12. Here's quickly. Right side Ingram. Pass to Barnes. Looking to get back on track. Rebound Detroit. Cunningham with the ball. Over Barnes. Barnes with the rebound. Now here's Barrett. Back to Barnes. Got a hand on it. Out of bounds. It'll be Pistons ball.
Into the lineup by the Raptors.
And Detroit has possession. A skill Scotty Barnes definitely possesses is the ability to guard multiple positions, Graham.
Yeah, he has that blend of quickness and length to smother shooters. And he has the strength to deal with bigger guys, too.
Now here's quickly. Pass to Barnes. Just 4 to shoot. They double him with Harris. And the dunk by Pirtle.
I think this guy's a threat to throw it down every time Pirtle gets his hands on the ball. This guy has tremendous size and takes advantage.
Here's Harris. And there's the call on Scotty Barnes. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Pass to Harris. They set the pick. 5 to shoot. The 3 from Thompson. The offensive rebound. Ivy outside. Now Thompson. Second chance shot. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Here's quickly. Detroit with a rebound. Cunningham outside. Lets the 3 fly. Quickly with a rebound. Toronto leading by 14. Well, we're into the third quarter. Just over 2.5 minutes played. Outside Ingram. From the high post. Not going to go that time. And so Cunningham will bring it up for the Pistons. Searching for that first bucket here in the third. And it's in there.
Yeah, what a massive showing from Cade Cunningham. It's been really a treat to watch.
And here's Ingram outside. Counted from distance. Ingram's got 7 points.
Boy, you allow a shooter of his caliber to get that good a look and good night.
Pass to Ivy. And here's Harris. Pirtle grabs a miss.
Boy, this is the story of the night for this guy. He's taken a lot of questionable shots.
Quickly from outside. Kicks it out to Barrett. Here's quickly. Another shot. The shot misses. To the middle. Tipped. It's stolen by Barnes. Here we go, one-on-one. Here's Pirtle. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. That one on Duran.
Well, the contact on Pirtle, pretty clear there. The big man getting tough and gets the call.
And last season, the Pistons became the first team ever to triple their win total from the previous campaign.
Yeah, going from the worst record in the association in 2024 to a playoff team in 2025. And now they look to just keep on rising.
Now here's Quickly. Pass to Ingram. And so they foul intentionally. And so the timeout by J.B. Bickerstaff here. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here.
I'm an ice boy for y'all like Chris.